Welcome to Tipsverse. Every one of us wants to lead a happy and prosperous life, but very few are able to do so. There are certain brutal and painful truths of life from which we cannot hide, but need to swallow them and accept those as facts and simply move on. That's the best way to deal with those bitter truths of life, which are unavoidable in certain life circumstances. Now let's discuss on them. Number 1. It's an undeniable fact that a large number of people, approximately 300 million people around the world, suffers from depression. According to World Health Organization, even the rich suffers from depression. A depression results from sadness, losing interest on something due to numerous reasons. And it's a serious health condition. It can happen to anyone at any phase of life. The best way to fight depression is to visit a nearby physician or a consultant. Also encourage people to discuss about it with your near and dear ones that can help them overcome depression. You have seen many celebs fought depression bravely and can take inspiration from them and also the people around you who have faced and successfully overcome depression. Number 2. Bad stuffs are circulated more. The social media has become an inappropriate place nowadays. We see bad stuff, bad content, controversial stuffs, disgusting videos are circulated more. There is so much negativity, pessimism everywhere. If you want to have a perfect world, human behavior needs to change. We see a lot of nonsensical videos being shared over and over in the social media, and people are trying to gain short-term fame through it. Whereas real artists with real talent and great content are being neglected. Amazing authors that pen down masterpieces, stellar scientists contributing to mankind in every positive way are struggling to gain recognition as their efforts are hardly recognized by the online world. Number 3. Talented employee working under an idiotic boss. This is sometimes seen in the corporate world where a talented employee is often made to work relentlessly day and night by his crazy boss who doesn't know anything but only expect work from them. It might be seen the boss may be less skilled or have low problem-solving skills than his subordinates. The subordinates manage and deliver the tasks all alone. In short, let me say you something. If you are a math expert, having knowledge in algebra, trigonometry, calculus, and have great mathematical analytical skills, but still you may end up working under an idiotic boss or a less skilled person who sometimes takes the help of calculator to calculate the addition of single two-digit numbers, and that's ridiculous. And this is one of the bitter truths of life for you as a talented individual. Number 4. Some people are never fortunate enough to be married or have a boyfriend or girlfriend. This may sound weird to most of you, but believe me, there are lots of people in the world who maintain solitary life. They may never have dated nor married. They may have suffered from relationships, or they may never have had any relationship, or it can be any random reason. This is a fact. Not everyone is fortunate to find their life partner in their entire life. Living a solitary life is always painful, but as long as the person is busy in his work and he is having mental satisfaction and happiness, then it's absolutely fine. Number 5. Accepting failures or criticism is always tough. One of the bitter truths of life is that every individual wants to be successful in life, but it's always difficult to digest criticism or failure. We are literally programmed not to accept faults of ours, and it's in our innate nature. We fail in tasks or in activities due to many reasons. It can be lack of talent. Sometimes unavoidable situations come in the way that is not related to your skills or talent. You may be skillful, better than your peers, but still couldn't find success. Whatever may be the reason, you need to accept the failure and thus move on in life. There is always a choice in life, and that's the beauty of it. If you fail at something, there is something else where you can excel more. Only thing is that you gotta keep on trying to find that activity or field or task where you can be successful. Number 6. Fake friends around you. Never think you are surrounded by wonderful friends who are so caring. I'm pretty sure you have come across with a lot of great friends initially, but in course of time you found out they are no friend of yours. They are just there to show off the self-centered side. There are many kinds of fake friends. Some show off the lavish lifestyle, some need your help, but once you assist them in the time of need, they will just flee away from you without thanking you. Some friends are also present who can exploit you financially, and these are probably the most cunning ones. There are great friends out there, but to identify the fake ones is hell of a task, and you can only identify once you had a bitter experience, as I mentioned. I'm pretty sure we have come across with a lot of fake friends in our lifetime. Number 7. God helps those who help themselves. Even if you are an atheist or agnostic, there will be certain situations in life where you need assistance or cooperations of any sorts at any point of time. There is no guarantee that you will be getting the required help or support from someone at that point of time. That time you'll realize that in this world, nobody can help yourself unless you start helping yourself. If you want to stay happy, never expect anything from anyone. In life, it often happens. You provide a helping hand to someone. It can be your friends, relatives, colleagues, or anyone. You help them silently and expect the same cooperation during your time of need. There is no shame in asking for assistance, but in the last moment, they just neglect you. Now, who is to be blamed? You or them? Obviously you. You need to be a self-believer in your task and work without expecting assistance from anyone. There will be always challenges where you will definitely need assistance, but if you sustain that tough phase without any cooperation from your friends, you can overcome any task successfully. Number 8. People's expectations are never satiated. Every person in the world wants something in life. Even if the person has everything, the person will strive hard till the end of time to attain his or her expectations or desires. This is the reality of life. Expectations and desires can be both virtue and vice, which are embedded in the brain cells since the inception of human civilization. And this is one of the bitter truths of life which you can't deny. People need to set realistic expectations and work on achieving the goal. Staying happy with the basic needs should be the prime goal of every person. Once the basic needs are achieved, you can always move on to the next level of achieving bigger goals. But that doesn't mean you'll set unrealistic goals or expectations. Pushing yourself hard in attaining goals is one thing, but blindly expecting to rationalize or fulfill the unrealistic target is a foolish thing to do. So expectations should be always set in a sagacious way. I guess you all can resonate with the points mentioned above related to harsh truths of life. Life is a journey and you must be ready to enjoy every phase of life. Happiness, hardships will come along the way, but that's the way life is all about. That concludes the discussion on painful truths of life. So if you like the channel, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video. Cheers.